Hi guys, this is Webkinz, and today I'm going to show you how I get my Webkinz clean again after I've taken them outside. Lately I've been filming outside because of a series that takes place outside, and so I often come home and get my Webkinz all dirty with bits of leaves and grass and stuff like that stuck to them. And so yeah, I'm gonna just show you what I do. Now the first thing I do is get a towel and put it on the ground. It doesn't have to be a towel, it can be a piece of paper or anything really. Just the reason why I suggest this is because often the bits of grass and dirt fall to the floor, and it's really hard to clean up afterwards because they're so small. You don't have to, but that's just what I do. You're gonna need 2 towels and a little comb. Notice that it's not a brush, it's a comb. I feel like a comb works best, but I suppose you could use a brush. I guess that would work too. Okay, first thing I do is I take, before I put them in this little basket thing so I can take them all home, I just shake them off really quick and check them for bugs really quickly, because that could happen and I really don't want to bring home a insect. And when I get home, I just go through the fur really quickly. I make sure to check around the feet, and if there's like a long tail maybe there. If it has longer fur, then you might want to check like up here or somewhere in the stomach, between the legs maybe, because wherever it makes contact on the ground most. And so yeah, when you're looking for it, you might want to part the fur a bit, because a lot of times I find like tiny little pieces stuck in between the fur. And so yeah, and then I just separate the Webkinz that I really don't need much cleaning and the ones that really do need some cleaning. Okay, so oh, and here's a tip: if you want to not film your Webkinz when it's a really hard day for it to clean, whenever I come home or something, I just put my hand on the ground and really just check whether the grass is damp, and it really helps to know whether or not if the grass has been freshly cut, because if it has been freshly cut, then it's more likely that I'll get bits of grass stuck. And so yeah. Okay, so now let's actually start to the actual cleaning process. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this towel and soak it in water. You don't have to, but again, ouch. So just after okay, so after I get my towel soaked, I just squeeze the water out. It's kind of hard to do that with one hand. It makes it a lot easier because I'm using a small towel. I don't really use big towels because, I mean, really, there's no need. I mean, your Webkinz is pretty small. Even the signatures, right? So, just keep on squeezing them. Like, I'm just squeezing it right now, but actually wring the water off. I'm just gonna pause the camera and do that. Okay, so I have wringed out most of the water. You don't want to make it too wet. If you see something swinging below, my apologies. That's just a little piece of the camera. I'm actually using a phone to film this, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, I just have it here, and make sure it's not dripping. I don't like it to get too wet, just enough that you can actually just touch it and get a little bit of moisture. So just, rub it all over your Webkinz. I'm not actually going to do it because she really doesn't need the cleaning. But I'd like to do that if, like, your Webkinz has, like, that grassy smell to it. But here's the tip. Comb the fur of your Webkinz before you actually do that. Because I found out the hard way that once you do that, then big and small chunks of that little grass and stuff gets on the towel, and when you rub down your next Webkinz, and the bit of grass clings to the Webkinz rather than clean it. So make sure to comb your Webkinz's fur first. Again, when you're looking for it, part the fur and just comb it. When you find something like small inside and it's hard to get, then comb it to the end of the fur, and the goal is to try to get that little small bit to get out, and so you can just take it out with your fingers. And oh yeah, when you rub it down, try to rub it down both ways. Like here, I'm doing it one way, then do it the other way too. Because if you just do it one way, then it's not going to get that little stuff inside your Webkinz's fur. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope I helped you and keep your Webkinz clean. So yeah, bye!